Hey, we are in October right now and holidays are coming, right? It's literally in 2 months. But what usually happen in holidays is they bring their lots of what? Of triggers. So I'm going to actually show you how to manage those triggers that you will get in the holiday moment and actually go through these holidays without urges and without relapses. But before talking about all of that, who am I? My name is Wesley, and my mission is to help prevent 1,000 men from killing themselves because of porn addiction, literally getting to suicidal thoughts because of it. These are my type of videos, and if that interests you, make sure you subscribe. Also, we are in a war against the porn companies. They are the bad guys. And in order for us to win that war, we have to shut them down. But I can't shut them down alone. I need soldiers, I need partners, I need people by my side actually getting free from porn addiction. And you can visualize this right now. If everyone, the whole population is free from porn addiction, who's going to consume their content? Nobody, right? So they won't make money and they will finally shut down. So we will have accomplished our goals. And why would you be against this, right? Why would you be with the porn companies, right? That would be pretty fucked up. So I actually guess that you would much rather be with me. And in order for you to actually make the difference, you should first of all get free from your porn addiction. And after that, well, right now, like the video, subscribe, share it so the most people can hear the message and actually take part in that war. Also, aren't you tired of having no motivation? You have these big dreams right now, these big things that you want to accomplish in life, but you know deep down that it needs motivation, it needs concentration, it needs focus in order for you to actually accomplish do these tasks that are boring, these 3-4 hours block of deep tasks that you have to do that are important in order for you to maybe create this specific business. But you can't. And why? Because you keep on getting distracted. Your brain is so used to fap every day to porn, to need this good big hit of dopamine in order for him to do some work, that when big hard work comes to you and you actually need to do it, your brain isn't able to actually focus for a long period of times because he's used to fap and come. So you can see how it impacts your brain, and I want you free from it. Even though I know all the benefits that you get when you're quitting, I don't want you to trust me on the benefits. I want you to first get free, feel the benefits for yourself, and then make a choice on if you want to continue your porn addiction or stay free from it. And you'll see there is 100% chance that you're actually going to stay free. But in order for you to make a good choice, you need to first fill your life with being free. And that's what I offer. Actually, I want you free from this porn addiction to be able to actually make the choice, because right now you didn't make the choice. At first, when you started your porn addiction, you didn't think it was going to be an addiction. You didn't think that for the next 10 years you would be fapping yourself almost every day to porn, right? You first started just to see what it was. Maybe you were like 13 or 14 and you just did it because friends were talking about it and you just wanted to see what they were talking about. But you never thought to yourself that for the next 10 years, every day you would fap, right? So I want to get your freedom to you back. I want you to get back your freedom and to get back your life because porn is taking it away. And then, if after you're free, you want to get back to porn, then that's your choice. But I made my part, right? And I want you free. So in order for you to get free, all you need to do is take the decision that you actually want to get free. And then after that, if you're serious about your journey, first thing down in the description, this is your way of getting out in the fastest time possible. And you'll be there with me. So see you on there. And on that, I'll continue actually directly with the video about the triggers and the holidays. Look at this. You are right now the 22nd of September. Uh, the 22nd of December, sorry. So 2 days before, actually Christmas. Well, 3 days before Christmas. What you need to do this specific day? You need to visualize what are the triggers that are going to happen during the holiday moment. Maybe, just maybe, that one of your triggers is when you're drunk. When you drink a lot of alcohol, you become drunk, and when you're drunk, you have more probabilities of actually having urges and wanting to go and fap. And you want to prevent that. Yes, maybe right now you're in your recovery journey, so you don't want to go and fap, right? You're in your recovery, don't fap. You're trying to go without fapping, and especially to porn. But you know that if you drink, you'll have more chances of having the urges and getting a relapse. So what happened? You prevent yourself from actually doing it, right? So the point I'm trying to make is visualize your holidays and how they are going, and visualize the triggers that could happen. For example, you could have this, I don't know, this slutty friend that comes every like holiday, right? I don't know your situation, so I kind of have to make messed up things, but you all have like a slutty girl friend. So yeah, sorry for the girls watching the video, but that's the example. A slutty girlfriends that sometimes maybe come to your holidays, maybe not, right? But that may be your situation. So I'm talking to all of you, so I don't really know your specific conditions, you watching this video right now. But imagine this girl is coming to your thing, to your holidays, and she wants to fuck you, right? But you are trying to get without fapping, without anything. And all the holidays, you know that usually what she's doing, she's twerking all over you and things like that, right? So she's kind of priming you up, but right now you're trying not to fap. So maybe this one time, this 1 year, you'll say to her, hey, you can stay at your house and not come. Or just like not go and see her, because you don't want to fap for this year. You don't want no temptations, no urges, no nothing, right? So and you know that if you invite her, you're going to get the urges. So you better not invite her this year because you want to focus on your recovery. Also, oftentimes you can have these feelings of stress and loneliness that comes during the holiday. So as your mind is right now, you oftentimes associate stress with porn, because what happened? You feel like porn relieves the stress you're feeling, and it solves the problem, even though it's not solving anything. It's just postponing it. You don't realize it yet because you're still addicted. But once you get free, you realize that pattern that I'm talking about right now. And it's fucked up because I didn't think that I would realize it, or that I would realize anything. Basically, I thought that I knew it all when I was still addicted. But once I got free, I realized how like there is some things that I was doing. I was like, what the fuck was I doing that? So anyway, now that you identify your trigger, maybe I didn't even list it, but you took the time to actually analyze yourself and visualize the whole day. And oh, okay, yes, I have this specific conversation that usually arise, and this conversation leads to urges and things like that, right? So you identified your specific triggers. I don't know what it is, but now you have to plan ahead. So now that you have your specific trigger, let's take the slutty friends, because this example I find it funny. So the slutty friends, now you have to plan ahead an exit strategy or something to actually prevent it from happening, or if it is happening, how to quit the event so that maybe, or not maybe, but you don't relapse, right? Because the point is you not relapsing. So for example, slutty friend, she comes and you say to her, oh, this year I want to be alone, I don't want to be passing the holiday with you. But she comes anyway, and she starts doing dance on you and things like that, right? What you can do, you can just either quit. If it is your house, like she's coming at your house, you can't really quit your house, right? You don't want to leave her alone in your house. You might not know what she's doing either, so like you better stay in the house, but you can kick her out of the house. Or you can just kind of like stay in your room and like either talk with her or ask her directly not to do that because you don't like it, right? If she continues doing it, then yeah, I don't know, you might just call the police and like that's fucked up, right? You ask a girl to stop and she continues. Even though it arrives a lot, like that's still messed up, right? And let's say maybe your trigger is the alcohol. When you're drunk, you have thoughts of masturbating and you go and fap, right? You can prevent yourself from drinking this holiday, or maybe drink in less quantity, right? So you don't get drunk, you just drink a little bit. Or you can plan things ahead and just invite friends, invite family members, talk with them about your overall recovery. And what happened, you say, during those events, I usually have the feeling to want to go and fap. So can you help me prevent this from happening this year, because I'm serious about my journey to recovery? And you can set things up with them to prevent you from actually going and fapping yourself. And that's like the support network that I was talking about. It's friends, it can be family, or people, like it could be me, right? Coaching people that can support you during those times and maybe even call you during those times. So you feel like you have the urges, I'm making a call right now, hey, we talk. So because we're talking and I'm actually saying to you things, this removes your urges and you know you don't have a relapse this one time. So I can actually prevent you from relapsing during your journey, which is great, right? It's all right. That's extra days that usually you wouldn't have knew about, because every maybe 2 weeks you were fapping, so your max days were 2 weeks. But now because I prevented you, your max days becomes another 2 weeks, so it's 1 month, right? So that's great, right? You're now at 1 month just because I talk with you on the phone for like 20 minutes, right? That's great. Being in the present moment will help you a lot. This is called mindful participation. It's living the present moment, not thinking about, oh, tomorrow I will receive gifts, or oh, in 2 days I'm going to meet this specific person. No, live the holiday right now. You are right now living something, live it today and let the rest make itself, right? You have to live in the present tense, because if you think about the future, this will bring you unnecessary problems. And if you think about the past, this will bring you unnecessary regrets, unnecessary things that you can't change. So the only thing that you can change, that you have a real impact on right now, is your present. Your future is undetermined, and your present is already done. So focus on the present and live your life today. This will actually help you manage your urges and things that will come, because you are living in the present moment and you're not thinking about your point session that you will maybe later do, or previous relapses that you've done. You're thinking right now, okay, right now I'm enjoying the moment, I feel like it's a great holiday that I'm living, and you're not thinking about urges or relapses or anything. You're just focused on what is happening right now. Now, what happened? Maybe all of what I said is not working for you and you are still thinking that you will get the urges, right? I don't know how, but you thought about your urges and you thought about your triggers and what could make you have urges and then a relapse. You prevent them, but you're still unsure. Well, maybe this one specific year, you can change traditions, right? Maybe that usually what we do, almost everyone, right? We drink at those holidays, but you know that people are going to drink, and because they're going to drink, this will create yourself a trigger, and you might have a relapse because of your drinking usage. But you might just create a new tradition, right? Just say, okay, this 1 year, nobody is drinking. And you only invite people that are not drinking with you. So you're doing like a party without any drinks. That's like, yes, okay, for some people, that's less great. But for you in your recovery journey, this is the best thing you can do, because you won't drink. So this won't lead to a relapse and you will feel happier in your recovery, right? This is just an example, but creating a new tradition is one of the multiple solutions that can apply in order for you to not have any relapses and prevent yourself from getting to these triggers. And that, don't forget yourself. Take care of yourself. It's important. And take care of your life. Mwah.